Oh, there it is. Okay. Everybody disappeared from my screen there for a second. I was like, what?
5th level invisibility.
Yours is 10 now. We have no. Yours is 10 now. We have no single-digit midgets anymore. We have no. Yours is 10 now.
Oh my god, it's like a round. I just heard you say that 3 times. And a 4th time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like a round.
I don't know who was
now
coming
I'm hearing
from.
my voice. And a 4th time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like a round.
I don't know
I
who
just
was
heard myself say
coming
that a 3rd time. And a 4th time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like a round.
I don't know
I
who
just
was
heard myself say
coming.
that a 3rd time. And a 4th time.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
who
just heard
was
myself say that a 3rd time.
I don't know who was
Myself say that a 3rd time. Freaky deaky. Okay. So, where last we left off, you guys had completed a lovely little play for the spirit of the High Illusionist in his tower to rounding success. You were able to pilfer his study to find some very appropriate clothing or capes, very Lando-esque kind of loot stash that seemed to fit each of your personalities, or in Kaz's situation, his desperate need to stop getting hit so much.
Yep.
So that's kind of where we left off. You guys were still within the tower, but had donned your new cloaks, and I believe that's where we left off. So you guys were. Hang on. Took my numbers off. I don't know where the hell you were. Okay, so you guys were right. Yeah. You seeing that?
Nope.
Why are you not seeing that? Oh, you know why? User error. Right here.
Yes.
That one was not. Roll20, that was my user error. As you guys go to exit out of the tower, you see that like this whole section of the city, now that you're closer to it, it's generally darker, because that end of the city seems to have been the initial impact into the glacier. The devastation is much more pronounced. You're seeing that whole swatches of ice and glacier have formed in, covering large sections of that portion of the city. There are very few buildings left, with the one exception that immediately stands out to you is this one tower off in that direction.
And we got the line from this place.
You most certainly did.
Yeah.
Which, if you'd like, I can.
Hide thyself behind a mask.
I believe it was 6th, right? 6th.
Yes.
Behind the mask. The order is important. Okay. I have too many papers on my desk.
Well, guess we should head on that way. Hopefully we don't run into any ghoulies.
You gotta be careful. I think around here is where I saw the glowy thingy. Green glow? I want to say it's green.
Yes.
I will be
Green.
moving silently.
Who's it? Who is? Thea?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She will attempt to.
Sorry, it's moving real slow for me.
Yeah, Roll20 is acting weird. My chat is not. I don't have a chat, so I'm gonna have to refresh my Roll20 here, guys. So bear with me.
So I don't know why that it's on normal. But okay, it's a 7. Cool.
Okay.
I am trying really hard to move quietly.
Like over exaggerated kind of those.
Bright lady. Oh, bright. Oh. That's snow. That crunches.
Be very quiet. We're hunting weapons.
Meanwhile, you guys can't. You guys lost complete sight and track of Filbert. Completely disappeared from sight and sound.
So we are heading in this direction, right?
Yes.
All right, so everybody's doing. We're all. Oh, I see. We're all trying to move quietly. Okay. Yes. I shall do so as well. Where is her character?
I'm being abnormally quiet.
Right? I'm distracting enough.
Must be your new clothes.
I'm just like, bright lady. Bright lady.
So. Valine is trying to move quietly. She's also not doing particularly well. She's walking, not only trying to be quiet, but also trying not to fall on her ass as the ice and snow become more and more prevalent as she moves on. You can hear her rather not very dignified cursing every now and again that she thinks is being sub-vocalized, but you can clearly hear the use of kobold ass is a new one for many of you, but she tends to use that epithet on the regular.
Oh, I know what the cards are about. It's that deck of playing cards.
Well, yes, I know that. What I'm saying is I don't know how to get rid of it.
Oh. Well, I think that's maybe his pop-up so you can use it or whatever. I don't know.
Stole it from my hand.
Well, I stole it. Yeah,
But now you have.
I know. I don't know how to get rid of it. So weird. All right. Sorry. All right, Tam. Okie dokie. Oh, wait. I need to get some. I went to PAX Unplugged. I went to the
Nice.
Beatles and Grimm
Ooh.
booth.
Nice.
And I had to get these because they were really nice. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. They're stone.
Oh, great.
Ah, nice.
I will be rolling your doom tonight with stone dice.
And priority.
Yeah, red granite and black onyx. Ooh, they roll nice.
Cool.
All right, dun dun dun. Although there's a lot of d6s. It's a whole set, and then 6 extra d6s, 2 extra d20s. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, you guys are fun. Okay.
Thanks.
So, with mixed success, you guys are kind of moving along. Anything else that you guys are trying to do or whatnot as you I'm assuming you're making your way towards that tower. Is that
Yeah.
Yes.
okay?
Yes, sir.
I mean, obviously, keeping our eye out for,
I'm looking for the bright green glow.
All right. Well,
I'm just looking for any movement that's not us.
sure. Perception checks from anybody who is kind of walking on a swivel.
On normal. Man, I'm rolling great tonight. 13.
Tam, you are, you're focusing on this area that you're in that you can see. You have the disadvantage of being a little bit lower to the ground, so the length of your visual field is kind of restricted to the local area. Looking specifically for that green light that you have seen, but you don't at this point see anything that is reminiscent of that. You're noticing that it's getting darker and darker the further that you move towards this. This section of the city doesn't seem to have very many of the light sources still intact. Occasionally you're passing one that's kind of been knocked down and maybe is flickering and shuddering. Filbert, you while you don't see anything, you are catching kind of sounds distantly, back towards the denser part of the city, where you were in, that's still intact. At one point, it might have been something like a distant shout or yell. Other times it just sounded like maybe a distant kind of a bang, but it was very soft, as if coming from a great distance.
I think I heard something.
Yeah, bright lady's super loud.
Yeah. That's exactly what I heard.
I mean, Walrus Lady isn't much better either.
Sounded like it was from where we.
I heard sounded like, and that was it.
From where we first. It was inside of the city.
I'm sorry, David. That you're breaking up kind of bad. I wasn't quite sure what you said there. If you were asking a question.
think he said it sounded like where he came from. Hello?
He's just logging back in.
Hello.
There he is.
That sounds better.
Hey.
I like it was from the other side of the city.
Gets it out before he goes again. You guys continue along the way. At points having to kind of actually, for the first time since you've entered the city, seemingly traverse over actual heavy snow and compacted ice. You see that as you approach the tower, that a pink light from a symbol near its top is casting a strange glow on the glacial wall behind it. The tower appears almost lonely, as all these other structures around it, they've all been leveled, or in some cases completely covered with ice. You guys do see an arched entryway that leads into the base of the tower.
Alright. Well,
Do you guys know what the symbol is? Is there a symbol?
do I know what the symbol is?
If you can, are you proficient in Arcana?
Negative.
Oh,
Uh,
Warriors Lady is the only one who'd know.
I'm working on it. I guess she does. Yeah. Well, we are on the right path. That is the arcane symbol for enchantment. So it would seem that this is the Tower of Enchantment.
What does that mean?
It's the school of magic that pertains to imbuing objects with magical properties. But it also can be used to persuade or to charm or to scare.
Oh.
Enchantment.
Sounds kind of boring, not gonna lie.
Oh, on the contrary. Were you to step on a magical trap that exploded into a fireball, that wouldn't be very boring at all.
Oh, that does sound fun.
Although that would also involve the school of evocation, of course, but the process of imbuing an object with that property is in the purveyance of the school of enchantment.
Oh, so it takes the better schools and puts it into objects.
Okay, we are going to say yes. How's that? I'm very proud of you for following the conversation as far as you did.
I'm learning lots.
As am I. Mm.
Very interesting 12 hours that I've known you guys.
Feels like ages.
Ages
Yes.
and ages. All right, so what are we doing, kids?
Get the tower.
Go through the door. Well, the archway.
Okay.
Ew, why are you drilling? Ew.
She's your cat. You know she drools.
It's drilling a lot.
Yeah, she does that
Every time.
every time you pet her
Gross.
for any amount of time.
That's really gross. What order are you guys entering in?
Well, I'm the loud one, so I guess I'll just go.
Bright lady leads, I follow at a safe distance.
Did I put Tam Tam in there?
Take up the rear.
You're taking up the rears.
Yep. Make sure nothing sneaks up behind us.
Villain is the only one I know. Okay. Well,
Is Tara's video frozen for everybody else or just me?
Just you.
nope. It's frozen.
No.
Either that or she's really enjoying petting that Julie cat. She's had that
Not
smile
frozen
on
on
her
my
face
screen.
for.
Yeah, it's weird because I can see all of you moving.
Well,
Well, that doesn't affect your video.
I don't hate it.
She's moving fine on mine.
Okay.
It's just Discord being Discord.
We're in the same house.
All right. So you guys.
Oh, you're frozen on mix too. So.
You guys enter in to the room. I need everyone to roll for me a charisma saving throw.
Fun. Rated those.
Damn, damn.
Oh God, I'm rolling great tonight.
All right. So,
Hi.
all right. Let's just leave that for a minute. So as you guys enter in, you each experience kind of a personal kind of feeling. For Kaz and Filbert, and for Verlaine, you kind of sense a feeling of like almost like coming home. You know, a very comforting feeling. Tam Tam and Thea, however, you feel rather anxious as you walk in. You feel very on edge. The surroundings don't quite have a sinister feel to them, but they put you on edge, which is at odds of the fact that the room looks very serene. And it holds several faux plants positioned around its edges. It is illuminated by gaudy pink lights that seem to be strung along the walls. Upon reflection and looking at them a little bit closer, you can see that they are magical in nature, as these pink kind of lights seem to be dancing inside of a glass that has been hung from a string or some kind of cord or rope or whatnot around the periphery. Banners depicting pleasant scenes of meadows, sunsets, and waterfalls hang on all of the walls of the circular room. You see long disheveled carpets leading across the icy floor to an upward staircase. And unlike the other towers, well, I guess there was one that you had to deal with before that was ice as well. The room, other than the carpets that seem to be a little bit above the ice, is very, very much, Rockefeller Center at Christmas time. It is an ice skating rink pretty much in there. And let me bring you to the room. For a I guess I can tell you. From a mechanical perspective, those of you who failed and felt uneasy, it is if you are under the influence of a Bane spell currently. Those of you who feel very comfortable and at home in the space are under the effects of a Bless spell.
Evil. Guys, it's evil in here. It's pink.
And I've got to somehow nobody can see anything, can you?
I can see.
I can see it.
Why,
I see.
why don't I? Okay. Cool.
Clicking purposely. Yeah.
Cool.
This is the true lair of evil.
I agree.
All right. So you can see on the far side of the room, over here, there is you can just make it out stairs kind of leading up.
Stairs, huh?
Behind a little bit of a partitioned wall. Those of you who, as you walk in the ice, you notice that the ice is very slippery in here. So it is, for all intents and purposes, the ice is difficult terrain. And on the wall, you see carved in maybe frozen blood, it says, "I will not tell lies." That was a joke. That was a Harry Potter joke for the pink room, guys. Doesn't really say that.
I wrote it in my notes. It's canon now.
You said the carpets are on top of the ice?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Well,
I guess maybe we should try to scooch across these carpets over to the stairs.
The quicker we get in, the quicker we get out.
I'm not going to feel nice and at home in here.
no, this place is emanating
It's nice and cozy.
maleficence. Okay.
I feel good in here.
No. Everything in here is going to try to kill you, so be careful.
Yeah, those plants look suspicious.
The carpets are going to eat you. Mark my words.
I guess we'll try to go across the carpets to the stairwell.
Yeah.
The staircase.
Who's going first?
Nobody wants to. I guess we can. Oh, there goes Dave.
Let's wait till he comes back. You might
There
have
goes
something to say.
I can go first if people want.
Okay.
Okay.
Slip. But you're still afraid of.
Well, yeah. So, oh my God, I'll be okay. Filbert, as you guys kind of know, doesn't fear ice at all.
Yeah.
So, Kaz, it took you guys probably a good half hour to make your way across. So, just for in-game. Your cloak should. So, Filbert, as you make your way around the corner there, walking on the ice, you go to step over to look around the corner to look up that stairway. And as you do so, you step on the rug there, and you find your feet are stuck to the carpet, which then begins to move. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Steve! Everything's trying to kill you.
That's amazing.
Oh no, there's two of them.
All right, Filbert. As the rug begins to move, a mouth actually begins to form near you. You are effectively grappled as your legs are being restrained and held. But you, with your amazing reflexes, react first.
He nopes out.
Don't blame him.
Gilbert disappears.
I will try to get myself free if I can.
Okay.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, you can do athletics, or I believe you can do a dex as well, right? Can't you do?
Correct. To escape.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you kind of use your action to twist and you turn, you kind of writhe about a little bit and throw your weight first one way and then throw it back the other, and you are able to separate and ungrapple yourself from this rug that has begun to convalesce and formulate into itself into some kind of monster. So you still have a bonus action and movement.
Yep. I can get.
Okay. Rogue doing roguey things. Cool. All right, Thea. You realize the prophetic words of Tam Tam as the rug in front of you is also at the same time beginning to formulate, and you see a large mouth open up in the center of it.
I was expecting it to be the plants, but you know.
Feed me all night long.
So could be.
That's a really
All
good
right.
idea.
Yeah. Well. Looks like they're getting a sacred flame. this one.
The first, which one? I'm sorry.
The one by me.
Okay. Dex save, right?
I believe so, yes. Arrow.
He fails.
Awesome. So, I also have a thing. I don't know if it calculated it, because I'm pretty sure because of my... Yeah, I have potent spell casting, so I get to add my wisdom bonus to damage. I don't know why it cast it twice. Sorry about that.
Just take the first one.
Yeah.
5
So
plus
2d8 plus 4, so it needs to be
9.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's next attack, and he's lit up now. So the next attack on that one is at advantage.
You think it would add it in? I mean, it's a feat that's in there.
All right, Kaz.
All right.
Or Thea, did you want to move at all?
No, I don't think.
Okay. You're
I
being a bulwark. Cleric
Yeah.
speed.
Yep.
All right, Kaz.
So that's
Uh,
5.
okay,
10.
so you moved. So I need you to make an acrobatics saving throw. Or
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna move to like here. Doesn't matter what. You said it looked like a dex save or acrobatics check.
I think
Or would that be? That's pretty much the same thing for me. Anyway.
Except for that if it's a save because you're blessed, you get a
no, it's an acrobatics check. Okay, you succeed.
All right, so she's still there, and then I'm going to attack.
Okay,
an advantage.
not an advantage. He gets +4. Oh yeah, no. He does get advantage. You get advantage because he's lit up like a Christmas tree.
You can roll again to see if you get a crit.
Okay, on. No. No crit. But let's see here. So that's 9 slashing. 9 slashing.
Oh well, actually, that's I don't know. I that's guiding bolt, not sacred flame, but it's all right. All right, so you do 9 points of damage, slashing. Nice.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this. I'll be back.
Yep.
Hello?
Does a 19 hit or triple D4?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so another 6 damage.
Chop chop.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a. No. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Tam Tam.
See, I told you guys, everything's trying to kill you. Yeah, and I would like to punch and tail swipe it a few times.
Okay.
Big for flame.
Does an 18 hit?
Sure does.
$11.
First I needed you to roll a acrobatics.
Oh, that's not at advantage.
That's okay. 19 is fine. Just to make sure you didn't slip on your ass. Alright, so you come up and punch it for 11 points of bludgeoning damage with your little powerful fists.
And then I'll smack it again.
An 11 misses. Remember,
It's 29.
what's that?
I get pack tactics.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. That hits.
So
Yeah, even
that's a
even with
crit.
full 4 on the Bane, you would still. Yeah, that's a crit. All right, so you get 10 points of blood. Does it not? Why didn't it add any multipliers? What's your
It added a 5. I rolled a 5 and it added 5.
Yeah, just roll another d6. Because that's not, it's not adding your crit. Alright,
So 14.
okay.
And Mick, I didn't realize that my damage was I rolled a 1 on it. And with my great weapons,
So you get
Fighting
another
style.
7?
I re-rolled it. It was
So it should be 12.
so it should be 12. We'll just add it again
What you taking on?
from what you've taken off. Or
So how much more should I take?
another 6.
Okay, thank you. Cool,
I just noticed that it was a 1.
perfect.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So, with this last hit, I wanted to invoke my tattoo because I'm hurt.
Okay.
So, the extra 4d6. So an additional 16 points of necrotic damage.
Damn. And how much of that do you get back? 8?
No, it's equal to the necrotic damage dealt.
Nice.
So 16.
You're back up to full health.
Almost.
I had you at 50.
I have 60, but then I have the temporary hit points from the feast.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, so you pop out, and you see that black tendrils now kind of spreading out as the last vestiges of the fabric-y look to this thing changing into this more of a thick greenish hide above where it's still touching the ground, where it still kind of looks a little bit like a carpet that's kind of scrunched itself up together with a fold in his mouth with these sharp teeth and his long tongue hanging out of it. And Kaz, it was kind of focused on you until it felt that sting of that burn and it turns and it twists, kind of almost looking like a rag being wrung out as it twists its head, this face that has formed in it around to face Tam Tam. And you hear this kind of almost like coughing up a loogie kind of sound. And it
Ew.
spits this acid discharge out at you. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Yay.
Please make it. Oh, Lord.
And you take 35 points of acid damage.
So I'm going to use evasion and take half.
Okay. That's very wise of you.
So 17 points. I just got those points back.
All right, I want David to be around since he got away from this one. This one kind of faces towards him and does the same nastiness, and with a loogie spitting sound, hurls his this stream of acid at Filbert. So, Filbert, I need you to make a dex save. Which he makes. So you will take half of that. And I'm assuming you're gonna take uncanny dodge. So it would be 18, so you would take evasion. Alright, sorry. So you would get 9 points of acid damage as you're able to move out of most of the way and then dance along away from even parts of it that would have splashed, bouncing off the wall and whatnot.
Evasion, if you succeed, you take no damage.
Oh, there you go. So you take no damage, David. Excuse me. What I get for not knowing the rules. Uncanny dodge is half, evasion is no. Yep. So you take no damage. But it does continue to move then up and get up in your personal business. This one is just going to kind of move down just a little bit to there. All right. All kinds of fun.
David said Rebecca could have re-rolled the nat one. Yeah, that's what we were asking, but I guess we couldn't hear you.
Do you want to re-roll your deck save?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so actually you take no damage.
Huzzah!
Yay! Thanks, Filbert. I mean, small person.
All right.
That's right.
That brings up Verlaine. I would give good money to have somebody join in this game just to play Verlaine.
Right?
I hate it when my cursor goes wonky. But that's at disadvantage, right? She's
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, because it's melee range.
do it this way. Oof.
Not too bad.
Her attack bonus is 10 plus a d4 because she's got bless. So only 12. So she hits it with a glancing blow. But it not enough. It doesn't strike it hard enough to make doing damage. She really can't move because she saw the people almost fall, so she's deciding just to stay put.
So I know. I forgot to do the Bane for the save, so does a 14 save?
It does.
Okay.
It does. Just that's the DC. So. Oh, come on, man. All right, so that brings up Filbert. You don't have. Oh, never mind. Disengage, move, and attack. You got it, buddy. Go ahead and move. You find good purchase. Your feet don't slip at all, and you're gonna fire at that one. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. For 23. Alright, so since we don't have a voice for you, I'm gonna give you, you pull back your arcane bow, the string lights up and an arrow of force shoots out. You punch a hole straight through the back of what would almost be what you would consider the head, as the mouth is facing towards Tam Tam. Tam Tam, from your side, all you see is this kind of long tongue coming out of this gaping maw, when suddenly this bolt of force smacks through, and it almost looks like it's spitting at you again, causing you to flinch. But the bolt continues on and smashes into the wall above and behind you, as the thing becomes kind of like just like almost like a balloon deflating, as it just sinks to the ground. Dispatched by the halfling bow, and it is no more. You still got any more movement, Filbert, or are you good? He's good. All right, there.
What? What?
You're up.
Okay, sorry, John had said something. I was saying. It's gonna be another sacred flame. That would be 14 if it hits.
And he fails.
Yeah. Phew.
For 10 points of radiant. All right.
14.
14. That's right. Not adding. Okay. You have a bonus action and movement. But you're staying pat. Butt to the door. In case you want to bolt out of there. Why?
Listen, thing is not looking too good, okay? She's like, all bruised, like, the thinner flame.
Okay. All right. As that's happening, you guys see a female dressed in a flowing pink robe that looks somewhat like some kind of arcane robe. Rushes coming down the stairs and she rounds the corner. And as she does so, she quickly looks around the room, sees the mimic over here, and begins to chant out an incantation. Come on, man. And as she gets to the top of the crest of the incantation, she gestures at the carpet, come to life, and releases a kind of arcane energy. What happens? You see this arcane energy kind of envelop and wrap around the carpet monster. And it begins to kind of slow down its movement and slower and slower until it kind of like fights off apparently, and it breaks free of it, and you see the arcane energy kind of shatter and dispel, at which point this woman in the pink, she starts speaking in a language none of you understand, and she looks pretty pissed that it didn't work, and she moves a little bit further over into the room, and she kind of gestures at you all. Okay, Tam Tam.
I think you skipped me.
I did, didn't I? Kaz, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Alright, I'm gonna swing. 22 to hit for 16 slashing.
Yep,
I'll
that
swing
hits.
again.
That one misses.
And
Obviously.
that one is.
All right. You didn't move, so you don't have to make a save.
Yep.
Okay.
Stay right there.
All right, Tam Tam. Now, it is difficult terrain, so unless you have somehow to negate that, your movement is halved.
Okay, that's fine.
right. Well, go back. So as soon as you start to move, I need you to roll that at the deck save.
Oops, I rolled wrong one. It's still a +9, so
Okay.
18.
And then roll your bane.
Oh yeah. $17.
All right. You're good. It's a small room, man.
I would like to slide over and whip it with my tail.
Alrighty. Alright. Roll for a tail whip. Crit again.
Nice.
For 16.
Yes.
Okay.
You like do a little helicopter and then smack it with my fist.
Even with a bane. Yeah, even with a bane, it would still hit.
For 7.
Okay. All right. Doesn't recharge. It's this long kind of tongue thing comes out of the mouth and whacks at you, tap tap, striking you. You take 8 plus 5. You take 13 points of damage, and you are now grappled.
Does it have another plus?
8 plus 5.
No, I'm talking about the attack.
17 misses. What's your AC?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your
19.
AT was 17.
Oh no.
I need to update that. Okay, yeah. So it comes at you and you dodge out of its way. And avoid this nasty tongue pseudopod that comes flying out at you. Sorry about that, Tam Tam.
All good.
Sell you short. Yeah. Dad jokes. And it's gonna move down to right about there. Okay. Blaine is going to do her normal move, try to peace out. Falls on her ass when she does so. So 10, so she does not fall on her ass. Barely. And she kind of like kind of wobbles over there and fires off a firebolt. And misses with that as well. Yeah. But she kind of moves over toward. She's not trusting that chick too much, so she's gonna move over there. Okay. Filbert.
Fine, Kaz was in the way.
Yeah. She had to shoot her on Kaz. That's the story she's sticking to. Yep, I figured. Filbert disengages, moves, and attacks. Rinse and repeat. Yep, go ahead and roll. Oh yeah.
$35.
All right. And with that, Filbert dispatches yet another of the creatures. And a hush begins to fall over the room.
Who's that?
The individual, this woman in this pink gown, these pink robes, looks over at each of you, taking you all in the room, and she starts to speak. And you can't quite, you don't understand the language that she's speaking. She's looking at you, and you're not responding at all. And then she switches. And you recognize Common being spoken as she says, "I am High Enchanter Ivira. I have not seen another person in a very long time. Please, join me upstairs. I'm sure we have much to discuss."
You said Elvira?
Ivira. Ivira. Ivira.
Can you make it to where the carpet doesn't try to eat us?
Well, there is no more carpet, and I apologize. I have not come down here in an age. I don't know when those foul things came in. I tried to stop them. I tried to help. I feel bad. I've not been a very good hostess. Please, I have not left my chambers upstairs in hundreds of years.
Okay.
Okay.
How are you still alive?
There's magic involved, and I'll be happy to answer all of your questions. Please, it's much more comfortable upstairs without all this ice and...
Alright, so I need to roll a dex save so I can make it over there.
Well, even if you fall, we'll say that you just fall prone, you gotta get up, and, out of combat, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
All right. Put you all up here. You guys all go up the stairs.
Gilbert is sus and rolled an insight check.
With a 9. She seems a little, you get the sense that she definitely seems embarrassed by what happened. She does seem to be honest that she just wants to go upstairs and talk with you.
Oh.
And she enters into another room. But as you guys are going up the stairs, Tam Tam, she says to you, this crown that you see on my head, it was a gift to me from the High Necromancer, Kadavix. Its magic actually has stopped me from aging, and it has sustained me over these many thousands of years, but it has been so very lonely. I haven't seen a soul, and I can't remember how long.
He really must have liked you.
She kind of, you swear she might have blushed a little bit when you said that.
You ever considered just leaving?
The entire city was destroyed. I didn't believe I would survive outside of this protected tower. I did believe that Kadavix would come for me someday, but I'm still waiting. As you guys go in, you see that there's a large room beyond the door as you walked in there. The large room contains some kind of alien-looking device hooked up to a metal box right over here. Instruments extend from the box towards a comfortable chair. A bookshelf sits across the far end of the room against the wall.
What's up with the chair? The pipes and stuff. Oh, where'd I go?
I fixed you. Sorry.
Oh. Okay. So we're here for one of the lines of the rhyme. Can you help us with that?
The rhyme. Which rhyme?
The octet.
Yeah.
The octet. Oh, yes, of course. Well, each of us high magisters, each gathered and protected one aspect of the octet, and it was my honor to do so. What would you possibly need that for?
Well, if we don't get them all soon and use it, then this entire area will be overtaken by the Frostmaiden. She is on the warpath as we speak, trying to get past the protective barrier being held up. We're trying to undo her wintry hold on the entire land.
I need everyone in the room to make a wisdom saving throw. Come on, roll 20. Stop doing this to me. There we go.
12.
Are you fucking really?
Do you have any more luck?
I'm gonna use my luck. $18.
And the Bane.
Oh yeah, plus the Bane. God dang it. Come on. $17.
Okay.
Rolling like
So
doo-doo
Filbert,
today.
you got 19. Kaz a 12. Tam Tam an 8. All right.
I got a 17.
All right. So the DC was 18. So those of
Oh, of
you
course.
below that are charmed, and as you are, those of you beginning to feel the deception of that, you see the wizardess kind of just goes slack, and like goes motionless, and out of the side of the large metal container, this large oozing creature begins to move outward into the room.
I get to because of Indomitable
Mm-hmm.
that I got at 9th level. I get to re-roll that real quick. I'm gonna do that real.
Go
See
right
if
ahead.
I can pass. I almost forgot about it. Where is my character sheet? Oh, I scroll all the way down. Let's see. No. Right.
All right, so only
Do not
is
pass.
it David and I didn't do Blaine. I'm sorry. Hang on just a second, and we'll commence this. Uh, $13. So she is also charmed. So I believe, David, you are the only one not charmed by this large oozing creature that begins to the wizardess is now kind of almost looks like a mannequin frozen in a pose. I need everyone to roll for initiative. Filbert. Always at the top of the order. All right, so with the charmed state that you're in, throw it up.
Thought he was the only one not charmed.
No, I know. This is for the rest of you guys, just so you guys have it. The hell is the? There we go. So as you look at this, you guys kind of see this oozing creature. your mind does mental gymnastics, and it's like as if this is a long lost friend of yours. You wouldn't dream of hurting it whatsoever at this point. But David, Filbert, rather, you do not succumb to this enchantment and are unable to shake it off and see the creature for what it is, this large, disgusting, oozing mass that you can see inside of it with some kind of like organ-y kind of intestine-like things moving around inside of it.
Good.
As it begins to partially emerge out of this large metal container in the side of the room here.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
The sorceress kind of like collapsed, or is she just in like a stasis?
She just kind of went completely inanimate as soon as this thing started emerging.
Alright. Steady aim and shoot the sorceress.
Okay.
Filbert's got this, guys. Let's take it easy.
He can handle it.
Your bolt hits the inanimate moving the sorceress there, and it slams into her. She is hurled backwards, bounces off the far wall, and collapses down, kind of in a jumble. Her body almost seeming like a rag doll. Not resisting at all. Almost like she was some kind of doll.
Oh, that was my turn, so.
Okay, you're gonna stay in the corner?
Move. Steady aim.
Oh, right. Steady aim. Durr. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry, I'm having trouble with finding all the character sheets. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. It goes next. Filbert, you begin to feel a kind of presence in your mind and trying to force its way in. I need you to make a... it moves closer to you there, fully out of the metal box into the room. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Is it the 11 or the 22?
The 11.
Okay, so 14.
I think so. Hold on.
Okay. So, you feel like things are being pulled from your mind as the creature begins to feed on your memories and drains them away from you. You take quite a bit of psychic damage. You take 48 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
So, as such, you have to roll a d4 and subtract that from any ability or attack. Ability checks or attack rolls at this point.
Oh. So do I still have the bless and then a bane?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, you're still blessed. But now this is the effect of the memory loss. The memory drain, I should say.
All the D4s.
But that can increase. So. All right. Thea, you can now re-roll your wisdom saving throw. But this time you can do it at advantage as it attacked one of your companions. To see if you shake off the charm.
Yay!
Okay. So, you use your action to shake off. Oh, you got to roll your bane. Actually, no. Even if you got a 4, you'd still make it. The DC's 18, so it's moot. You kind of snap out of it as you see this thing kind of attack Filbert. And you hear him kind of yell out and grab his head in pain and suffering, and you realize this thing, wait a minute, this is not a friend.
This is a yucky thing.
So you still have your bonus action and maybe next tower if we're alive. Don't tell the person going on. Here to stop Frostmaiden. So you still have a bonus action, and she seemed nice.
Yeah, I don't really know what I can do with the bonus actions. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like pissed off.
Wait, if it was
And,
BG3, you could shove it.
Huh?
If it was BG3,
Right?
you could shove it.
Yeah, there's no cliff though.
I'm just gonna start yelling at everybody that does not look like they're wanting to attack it. Like, snap out of it, you moron! It's the ugly, gross, slimy guy.
Okay, Tam Tam. You make a wisdom save.
With my action, I'm just going to do Stillness of Mind to end a charm effect.
Cool. So you hear the warning from Thea to clue you in that you're being charmed. And you're training, Kobold monk training. You end the snap out of it. You realize you see this thing for what it is. It's gross, nasty, translucent, oozy body housing internal organs.
Oh, ew. See, look, I told you guys, everything's trying to kill us.
That's what it says on the brochure.
It is.
So you still have a monkey bonus action.
I do, but I don't want to spend key points, so I'm just gonna strafe this way.
Okie dokie.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Cass.
And it's at advantage now, right?
It is. Plus your D4. Roll a 3 or a 4. Oh! You don't understand
Right.
what
I
they're
gotta check on something. I'll be right back.
You don't understand what they're talking about. This is like your long lost friend. They
Yep.
go way back.
I'll be right back.
All right. I guess he's not wanting to do anything else. Villain. I'm gonna say she probably apologizes and for stepping on her friend and moves off of him. But then something doesn't seem right, so she tries to shake it off. Get back. Advantage.
How dare you call me a moron? She's the moron.
She also realizes what's going on. She's gonna attempt to move farther away. However, that causes a attack of opportunity as this long, sinewy, oozy pod, like tentacle, kind of comes out and whack, flaps at her. And strikes her a hard blow. Ooh, fuck me.
Jesus.
Damn!
And she takes 30 points. First from the smack of the tentacle, and then this black, necrotic energy kind of growing, and as it drains some of her vitality from it. Okay, Filbert. You just saw that happen. Okay. Oh, you can move it. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm sorry, man. You move it. My bad. Keep thinking because I can't hear you, you can't do anything, but that's stupid. All right. Silbert pieces out, leaving you guys to fight your own battles for once.
I don't blame him.
All right. Well, that brings him up again. He's gonna slide closer over this way, and get ugly. He hits
Nick
Blaine.
decided he doesn't want to play Elaine anymore.
It's
Really did.
It's gonna go after the highest intelligence. Oh my god. And she gets
Hi.
hit for 34 points of more damage, and then it tries to eat her memories.
Oh, jeez. Blaine's going down.
Wow, Mick, when you said you didn't want to play Verlaine anymore, you meant it.
Yeah, guess so. Wisdom save.
What are we gonna do without a wizard?
Well, the professor orbs still work.
Up, what she saves. So it is unable to drain her memories. Okay. Ouch. Thea. You just saw your favorite mocking target get bitch slapped around something fierce.
Well, don't have much I can do for you except for this. Let's hope. Alright. 2d10 plus my cleric level.
All right. Well,
It's a Constitution saving throw.
yeah, and I'm gonna say that Verlaine, as she gets like, this has all happened to her, and she's looking around, and I just rolled a 30 on her arcane, or on her Arcana check. I recognize this device now. And this creature. It powers the device. If we can force it somehow back into the device. And close that door that it got out of. Alright, so the creature needs to make a Constitution save?
Yeah.
21.
God damn it. Okay.
Takes half damage.
So I roll.
Well, 21, so it takes 10 points of damage.
What was? I'm confused by that.
Well, it's 2d10 plus 9, so it's 21.
2d10
And it
plus.
takes half. What?
So confused.
So it's 2d10, 10 and a 2. So that's 12 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
On a failed save, it takes half the damage. So it takes 6.
Not plus your cleric level.
Oh no, it's 2d plus 9. So, yeah,
Okay.
so it's 21 total,
21 and half.
half at 21.
Yes, it takes 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, that print is a little bit small on my screen.
And the mathing made no fucking sense in Roll20. So I was very confused.
What do you mean? You rolled the two d10s. You rolled a 10 and a 2. 10 plus 2 is 12.
So how is that 21?
9.
Well, you gotta
Plus
add your
character.
clear level.
Oh, that's what I kept asking, and you just kept repeating one over and over again. That sure is a whole lot of damage for something I can only do a couple times a day.
What kind of damage is that? Is that radiant?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing, though. Is like you would have done that to like anything within 30 feet
Yeah.
of you. So if you have like
I don't
10 enemies around,
I don't have anything. I have 18 hit points and 2 spells.
yeah.
You're fine.
I'm just saying, though. Like, I mean, what I'm saying is it's actually a really good ability when there's multiple targets around, because you could have easily done like massive amounts of damage spread out across a bunch of targets within 30 feet of you.
What's your passive perception?
I think hers is 18.
Yeah,
isn't
18.
it?
As you cast the spell and from the light of this and lighting up and searing into it, you see a very, very thin, almost very easy to miss. But because of the your channel divinity and the brightness of it, you see a very small, like a thread, a tendril, extending from this creature across the floor and into the wizard in pink.
The what? The wizard.
In pink.
Oh.
Okay? Tam Tam.
Well, wait.
Hi.
What's that, Tara?
I have movement.
Yeah, then move. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Thought you were done. Cool. All right. Sorry, I should have asked. Are you anything else you like? You got a bonus action still too.
Can I take the crown off her head?
Yeah, yeah. You go down to reach and grab for that crown, and you go to yank it, and her whole head moves. It's almost as if it's all one piece with her head.
Okay. Follow this.
Okay, Tam Tam.
I punch it. Does an 18 hit?
It sure does.
Stunning strike, please.
Okay. Is that a whiz or dex?
Constitution.
Crit fail.
That's great. She's stunned until the end of my next turn? Yes, end of my next turn. And then I'm gonna hit it again.
And she's what? The creature's what?
Stunned.
Stunned.
Okay. All right. So you get advantage. That hits.
For 7. And then I'll bonus action punch it again.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
That one does not hit.
And then I'm gonna hide over here.
Wow, you're gonna move over there. Mechanically, you don't have.
Mechanically now.
Yeah, not mechanically. All right, Kaz. Roll your
Try this
wisdom
again.
save at advantage, because you're just. Why are they beating up on your dear friend?
Your
17.
plus. Your plus.
No, you automatic. Yeah, your
Oh.
bane or your bless will give you a +1. So yes, you are
Yeah.
no longer charmed, and you realize that you were so friendly to this nasty, vile creature who's almost killed Villain at this point. I mean, Villain has got
God
blood
damn it.
coming out of not only her nose but out of her ears as well right now.
Yummy.
Damn it. And then I don't have any actions or anything though, right?
That's your action. You got a bonus action.
How much I can do? Yeah, I'll just chill right where I'm. Actually, I'll step forward one,
Okay.
but another 5 feet. That's it.
Alright. Villain is trying to save her spells. She says, I'm not going out like this. Not like this.
But I'm so close. What?
Why is it not casting? Oh.
Cause roll 20 sucks.
Why is it not? Alright, so it's gonna make a con save. And fails. So it takes take that.
Alright.
Oh, because it was asking me what level. Dark. Yeah, we'll go with that. Instead.
Nice.
Alright. So it takes 42 points as this black energy, as she begins to chant and puts her hands forward. It begins to shroud her hands. It looks like she's got elbow-length velvet gloves on. And as her chanting ends, it launches out and it shrouds around this ooze and then constricts in. And you can see kind of it start to wither and pucker, almost like old skin. It wrinkles and shrinks, constricting the creature as it takes 43 points of necrotic damage. Wow.
Nice.
And she looks for a way to get away from it further, but she can't, so she ducks behind the chair.
That was the one that heals you.
Push it in. Let's try to push it into this container. We could actually use it. All right, Filbert.
I'm going to move over and attack it with one of my walloping arrows to try to push it back into the box.
Okay, the opening is in this corner that it came out of. So, yeah. Those arrows move it back 15
Never mind, because
15 feet, right?
I think it's like 5 to 10 feet or something like that.
Well, it could still move it that way, and then somebody else could do something. Whatever you want to do, man.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try it. And,
You got advantage. It's
I'll
stunned
roll
right
my-
now.
yeah, and then I'll roll my Bless and then my Bane in that order.
What is it? What do they call it? Memory drain.
Memory.
Definitely hits.
$18.
Yep. And the arrow moves it back how far?
I think it gets us. Which, if it's Dex fail because it's stunned, but hold on a second.
It's automatic. Yeah, it'll automatically fail.
It's been a very long time since I've just. Wow.
You haven't needed to.
Somebody have something quicker than. Oh, wait, here it goes finally. Can we retcon that and just make it in an attack?
Yeah.
It only knocks it prone. I thought it knocked it backwards.
Oh, okay.
So 31 points of damage.
All right. All right. So your arrow slams into it, and it actually punches right through to the other side, leaving 2 holes on either side, and then its internals kind of spill out and ooze out of either end of it. It's unable to even utter anything or make a sound because it's stunned as it does. And Filbert is 3 for 3. His hat trick for the evening as he kills another. And a quiet hush falls upon the room. If Sirenscape will play nice to me and bring me that hush. Thank you, Sirenscape. Push and stop.
Well, we're pushing that 9:30 mark for Rebecca.
Yeah, I mean we can call it here, Rebecca, if that's good. You got to get up at 4 in the morning.
I do.
And you guys
Yeah,
can then pick up there and then start to explore and figure out what's going on next week if you'd like.
That sounds good.
Have a natural break.
Sounds good to me.
Just a reminder, 2 weeks is Christmas Day, so I'm assuming we're not playing on that day. And then the following Monday is New Year's Day.
Right. Yeah, so those 2 will
So-
be off. But next week, I'm good if everyone else is.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Yep, should be good.
Let me do your hit points real quick. Or
XP.
experience points.
I was gonna say, we all of a sudden, as his like ichor sprays everywhere, it magically heals us all to full and fully restores our spells.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine.
I'm using a calculator because I don't feel like doing maths.
First.
Do 600, 900 plus 3600 equals 1900 each.
We're so close, guys.
I mean, that last thing was a challenge level 10.
It definitely felt like it.
69450.
So we should be at 63,150.
I'm at 69450.
How'd you get up
You
there?
I got 63
How's it? What? I had 675.
It's level 10. We're not there yet.
Well, but from the last session, I had it at 67550.
Last time we only got 1,000 something.
Yes, I typed wrong, but I mean that's what I had.
Well, I can
My
check.
total was 61,350 from last
Okay.
week.
I will go with the majority I just don't know how I got that number in there.
What did you have? 61,350
Yeah.
last week, which would put you at 63,250.
250.
That wasn't my starting number. I had something else in there. I don't know how I got that, but whatever.
Yeah, we'd be level 10 if that was the
Yeah.
case. Yeah, we're
We're
Must have been-
teetering.
750
Must have mistyped, I guess.
So close.
750 XP from 10th level.
Cool. Well, no one died.
Awesome. Fun times.
It was close.
So, yeah.
Very surprised. All right, guys. I'm pretty tired myself.
Cool. Well, thanks for the game, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
We'll see you next
Thanks,
week.
Thanks for
man.
everybody.